In the shadows where the silence speaks, I walk the line where the lost souls seek. With whispers of hope and a guiding light, I'll search the dark, bring the truth to light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find a way, I'll draw you near. I'm a seeker of the unseen, I'm bridging worlds where the heart has been. Where the heart, with every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. My hope and hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. When hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light.
Oh man, little. Hold on. There we go. I don't know why it's doing that. It was cutting out, speeding up. It's weird. I don't know if it sounded like that on your end or just my end. No, it's okay. Dogs outside are barking. I got my darn window cracked because I'm hot. Freaking hot for some reason. No. No, leave alone. All the dogs are in right now. These ones are being... Oh, I have to smell everything you drop. Flipping headache. My dogs sound hella far for some reason. Come on, you have a key. Hello. I got spilled on my... Something got spilled on my notebook. So. It's okay. There's just the dogs outside. You're fine. I don't have to close my window. You're protecting our goatee poos. Alright, let's see. So we'll see how we do here. I have to push it tonight because tomorrow I have to go to mom's, and this week I've got a lot of stuff I'm trying to get done. Yeah, well, so my astrology has been jacked since like the beginning of this year. basically with Saturn in my second house, of like putting everything on hold, especially finances and everything, and that's why I've had such a shitty year. But that's all, and it's supposed to end like around the 17th. Things are supposed to shift and change, thank God. So that's why I'm trying to get stuff done this week, because that's supposed to be the time that I should start my other stuff for income. Because if I can get that going, then I can work more true crime cases and not be stressed out all the time. Because it's either do true crime cases or do lives. Like, I can't stretch my energy between both right now. And right now, it's about survival. So I have to go where I have to go and do what I have to do. But I'm hoping I won't have to do that anymore, and I can just, if I get the glitter thing going, glitter cups and all that stuff, then hold on, this is going to be a problem. Sorry. My dogs are in from outside, and so they're a little more rambunctious as far as getting into things. I need to find out where Suki is, because she's the troublemaker and she's the one that's causing problems right now, I think. Hold on. What? You're hissing at nobody. It's me. She, yeah, I was right. She had opened the gate to the laundry room, and I don't want them in there. So, laundry room and bathroom. So, anyways, it was raining, so I had to let them in. So, Suki specifically likes to go everywhere. She's not supposed to go every dog in my. She tries to go through the baby gates, because I have baby gates over where they're not allowed. Yep, please hit the like button. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that if I can get that going, which this weekend should be prime time, or this week, that's when I'm actually going to get a lot of my stuff too. It's actually aligning great with my astrology, so it's a good time to start it. So then I can focus on just that and true crime. Doesn't mean I won't ever see you guys on lives, but I won't be pushing it so much, and I'll have more energy to spare. So that's what the plan is, because true crime, as much as I love it, it's a lot of hours for free that I can't afford right now. So people are welcome to send small donations for little cases, but that's where I'm at right now. So, hey, oh my God. Why is the middle child such a pain? She's the one I yell at the most, because she constantly tries to go and get in the rooms. Good evening. Oh, that's good, Mar. That makes me feel happy. I'm glad. But as most of you guys know, I've had a rough couple weeks. So, I what the heck is going on with my shit? Hold on. What the hell? It's fucking ridiculous. What happened to my camera? My camera just like went off. Can you guys still hear me though? Because it says my mic is still on, but for some reason my camera, the light just went off and it went off. And I don't really, and now I can't find my mouse. What the heck is going on? You guys didn't get on anything, did you? It is raining outside. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. What the heck? I can't even find my mouse. This is weird. What the hell? I do owe StreamYards. Maybe they're kicking me off. What the hell? Hold on. I know you can hear me, but everything else is gone. I think it might be the I think it might be the rain or something. I don't know though. There we go. I should come back on. Okay, there we go. Freaking weird. All right, so I fixed it. Yeah. Well, hopefully my crappy astrology will be over and done with soon and things will start to change for me because I've had a hell of a year. Just with losses and harassment and the whole HVAC thing and just everything. Car. It's been nuts. So, I hope so. But yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do so that I could focus on just those two things and not survival mode anymore. So that's what I'm trying to do is build something more sustainable so I can bring you guys a lot of true crime cases and not stress out. So, but if you guys want to support the channel, remember liking and subscribing and commenting helps. Christmas is coming up. Support your small businesses. I do have merch stores that are really cool. There is Trista just bought a unicorn lamp. So there's some cool stuff in there. And I would add more stuff. I have a lot of more stuff to add, but I'm not going to keep adding to it if, for no reason. So that's there. If people do want glitter cups that will also support, I will have if you want to follow the TikTok on that is in the Linktree now. I don't have my website up on that yet, but you'll be able to build your cup on the website. And either you could have it made like live on TikTok or I can make it for you, whatever. I'm learning new ways to make different things. I was just looking at a slime one today, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, what I like about them is they're customizable. You can make them any way you want. So I was working on my website with that yesterday and I wanted to check my laptop. So I kind of gave up on that and I will try to do it again. But I didn't feel good last night. Like I had such a bad stomach and I passed out. And today I've had such a headache. So, I hope so. I'm, on tonight because I have internet and stuff due tomorrow. So, but I'm very thankful somebody did send for the vet bill, so that's taken care of. So that's God bless them. That's something off my chest. I wanted to cry. So yeah, it's been tough, and I had my own. I went through my own, exposure too. I was being exposed and didn't realize it. So it's been a tough one. Thankful that Panda's doing good. Yep, I do have t-shirts and stuff. So Christmas is coming. So I do have 2 stores. I have a one with like mostly t-shirts and stuff, and then I have the Printify one. So those are ways to support. Yeah, I'm like about ready to cry. So it was very sweet of her. Also tomorrow, so tonight's the last night if people want to schedule 20-minute readings or 30-minute readings or 40-minute readings, chat. I think there's some Fridays open and there's Wednesdays open after the 22nd. There's $20 off code with Sage 20. And so that means that basically my 20-minute readings are like 60, I think it's like $65. And it's only good till tomorrow. So I left it up a week. So that's the first time I've ever done a code. So that's another thing, because I'm not going to be doing private readings forever. If I can get this cut business going and do well on that, and true crime, and get my YouTube going, then I won't need to be doing a lot of private readings. So if you ever want a reading from me, kind of now's the time to book it, because I don't know where I'm going to be at in like a month or so. So just saying, if that does well, then that's one thing I got to take off my plate for a little while. Hey. Hey. Can you guys hear the rain? It's raining again. Actually, we're getting kind of late. Yeah, no, I know it's hard for everybody right now. For real, I know it is. I know it is. Like I said, free ways to support are always just liking the videos, watching them, because I don't know what's going on with the algorithm. I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, I can't wait to see that video. And it's been up. Yep, on the website, babe. I cut off an hour and I just made it chat, but I channel best with chat. So you'll love it. But yeah, you can do that on the website. So Linktree, you can get to Linktree through here or in the description box, or on my YouTube channel if you go there and just scroll down to the booking site and look for Wednesdays and Fridays. Those are the only days that I have open. Like I said, I cut back. I was going to completely stop. And then somebody said they want a reading, and then I brought it back, and then they didn't book. But I was like, it's okay. I need to bring it back for a little while anyways, because it's not fair for either of us to just cut it off like that. So, but yeah, you do that on the website, love. Just look for after the 22nd on Wednesday, and then I think every Friday except for the 17th. Thank you. That would help me out so much, because I've just got a couple bills due tomorrow, so I'm trying to get that taken care of, and then I can try to focus on what I need to focus on to get everything else going. So it's kind of hard to like I said, I'm trying to start that other business, but there's some people that do really well in it, so that I'm hoping it will free up time for me to work more true crime. That's the plan, and grow my YouTube and stuff. That's my plan. So hopefully it'll work. I've been trying to grow my YouTube for like I don't know, 2 years now, and not do private readings. Well, it's not working. Mm-hmm. I do have the Dragonfly cup still, and the unhinged one too. So if anybody are interested in those, I have those ones available still. I know somebody was asking about it they're looking for it on the website, and it's not on there. I thought about putting it on the PayHip, but I'm trying to build one. It's just really pain in the butt. Like, I don't know if any of y'all have tried to build a website, but it's not cool. I could not get my like banner to fit, and yeah, with that alone, I spent like an hour, and I was like, I'm done. And then we had class, and the dogs were running amok. Like, They kept getting the not yours, Tracy. Yours kind of sucks, but I learned from that one. Anyways, and I'm learning the more that I watch and stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to offer different things. I just saw how to make a slime cup tonight. That'll be cool when I can do that. And I watched how to do the lava cups too, but it's just supplies, so it's just gonna be glitter for now. Anyway, so they kept getting the toy out of his crate, and I have one dog that's kind of toy aggressive, Cheyenne, so I had to keep getting up and getting it from her. And finally I hid the toy. So I had class and we were dealing with that, and it was just wild. And then, like I said, I got off class and my internet kept kicking me off, and then I just didn't feel good. It was a weird night last night, so and hopefully, so basically I know we said that I was going to move this space into that room and make it like a spiritual room and do my readings in there, but I actually feel comfortable doing my readings here. I think that's going to be like my glitter spiritual space, like for that part of my business, I think. So, because I'm going to need a lot of room for that. I know you say your cup is beautiful, but there's not enough glitter in it. But it was my first cup, so my second cup, so I forgive myself. I learned about how much glitter I need to add now, and I also need to use more chunky glitter. So eventually, I have a lot of glitter coming, like I said, the end of the week with a lot of the decals, but I don't even know what I ordered. I literally did a live to afford it on TikTok, and I wanted to because they were having this sale, so I was just like, oh. So I was so excited. I'm so excited, but I didn't know that the shipping was going to take like 2 weeks. So it kind of sucks. And because I wanted to start way before. But the cool thing is I actually am going to be getting some like stitch decals and some other kid ones. And I eventually want to get kid water bottles and do like kid things too. So I don't know. I'm excited about it because it gives me a creative outlet. I still have some other creative things I gotta finish and wrap up from before, but it's not something that's gonna, I don't know, I got pretty tired the other live we did it, but it's not gonna be so energetically draining. Do you know what I mean? Some of those girls do, like, they get a lot of orders. It's crazy. I saw one the other day that had like 30 orders lined up. Like, that's a lot. But I'm glad you like your cup, Tracy, anyways, even though there needs to be more glitter in it. I can't, once you like seal it and stuff, you can't add anymore. I was gonna try to, but I don't think I can. So as long as you like it, it's okay. Lesson learned on how much to add. It looks like I brought in the dogs right on time. But yeah, the good news at the end of the rainbow is Panda's doing well. She's eating and everything. So that's a good sign. So, anyways, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Is anybody wanting readings tonight, or should I go to YouTube or TikTok? Yeah, I know. It's because I get to them so late. Like, the only reason I came on tonight is because I absolutely have to. But just to keep the internet on and stuff. But I have like a headache. I keep having a headache on and off. So I felt like crap. But I'm not doing the 15-minute ones tonight. I just don't have it in me. But I'm doing the what's scrolling across the screen. I know. Well, that's what happens. This is why I'm saying I have to do something else, like on the side, because I can't just have, like, I only have so many followers and only want readings. You know what I mean? And I have to find something that's going to sustain me. So that's why that's why I haven't done a lot of true crime, because I'm trying to focus on basically surviving right now. So that's why I'm trying to do something else. We'll see how it goes. I think it's when you go to pay, you put in Sage 20. Like that's where you would put any, whenever people have like promo codes, when you go to pay, that's where you would put it. At the promo code, you would just put Sage 20. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I've had Saturn in my second house, which is about money and everything. So Saturn is like keeps everything still. So that's what's been going on. Is I've had some really crappy placements this year. Like I said, I've had losses, I've had harassment, I've had my car broke down, I've had now this HVAC thing. Like it's just been one thing after another. I can't even catch my breath. So and unfortunately, people don't like see what I do behind the scenes with true crime. We're talking 3-4 hours a case sometimes. Sometimes it's easier than that. Scale, depending on how fast I get the information. And that's including like putting the readings together, editing, all that kind of stuff. Because like I have Maura Murray's, but hers is so in depth, and I have also the Zodiac that I need to put on Patreon, and that's so in depth that I'm gonna get those done. But I have to get out of like the sinking that I'm in right now. So. And unfortunately, YouTube's algorithm, I posted like 7 videos and I barely have any views on them. So it's just not, unfortunately. And YouTube only pays like, once a month. So I don't have anything to sustain me between then if I don't make a lot on YouTube, which I don't. As much as this is my calling and my life's work, if I go out and find a job, I won't be able to do it at all. So I'm trying to find something. And plus, I'm an Aquarius, and I like to run my own business. I don't like to work for other people. Like, that's just not, some people just aren't meant to. If I absolutely have to, I will. But I want to try this other venture first and see how it goes. Because there's people that do really well with it. And maybe I can do really well with it. And then maybe I can get out of the hole and I can bring you guys more true crime. That's what I would love to do, because my focus is always going to be true crime. That's my calling. But I also think that the other thing is going to hopefully help fund that. Do you know what I mean? So, and if I do really well on it, then I can get justice into training, because I'm not getting support for that. So I'll do that myself. And, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing that for. But, people can always support that as well. What do you mean, where are the videos? They're on my channel, where they always are. Yeah, I picked a tough one, but I'm getting out of some tough transits. The next couple years, or actually next year, is supposed to be like way better for me, and from then on. So I'm like finally getting out of the mud here. So, but I've done readings for 13 years. I've done this work for 13 years, and I'm just not where I need to be. Whether that's something I'm doing or not, I don't know, or people just don't want readings now or whatever. I'm not sure, but I just have to get to a place where I'm not well, because that's so broad. I usually have to have questions that are specifically for like career, love, something like that. because a lot of things can happen in the next year. Like sometimes I get things on that, sometimes I don't. Like it's not like I'm gonna tell you every single place that you're gonna go. Do you know what I mean? But I can just give you what I can give you. It is a tough time. Like the astrology is shitty for a lot of people. It is. It's a tough year, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. Like people are getting cups, and there's a lot of people on TikTok. So, do you know what I mean? Seeing people, like I said, 30, 40 orders on thousands of cups. Like the one lady was like, I have like 50 orders to do tonight. So I don't know if I could handle that, but the extra income would be nice, So plus it gives me something away from just helping people all the time. As much as I love that, it's just like a different outlet. Do you know what I mean? So it'll help raise my vibration. And I don't know, if you love something, then maybe I'll love it. We'll see. Have to try it. We don't know until we try it. Because I did, I opened a store, and I've tried to like make creative things, and that's not really doing good either. But hopefully people, will look at it for Christmas and see if there's anything they want to give people. Trista's been a huge supporter on there. She's like, I don't know why people don't come look at this stuff. I don't know. She's all excited about her unicorn lamp. Hey, Jennifer. But yeah, I've always tried to like just keep doing this, and I can't stand survival mode anymore. You know what I mean? We'll get there. I just gotta get through this year. Next year I'll have better transits. Well, actually, starting the end of this month, everything's gonna shift. So, and that's along with this other business venture. So we'll see how it goes. They're my cards that I made. They're kind of like my version of the Rebel cards. So they kind of tell you what you need to hear, but in a spicy way. If you know what Rebel cards are, they're just these ones that I made. It doesn't. I mean, they give us signs of anything that you think of her as her. It's not necessarily haunting, and they don't always come in dreams, because it's not just them not coming in dreams, it's you too. Like you have to be in the state to receive it. I don't dream of my loved ones, and I'm a medium, so it's rare. But I'll give readings in dreams. I was sick last night. What did I do in my dream? Gave a reading, and I can remember about it. The lady had lost her daughter, and the daughter's name was Jessica, which is what I totally remember. And I was getting specific names and stuff like that. And I kept getting something about falling 3 feet off of like stairs or something. And I don't know if the mom didn't know that or what. Anyways, she kind of got upset at me because the daughter was like not wanting her to feel guilty. So that's the kind of reading that I had. Yeah, well, you can always talk to them. But this was a little girl in the reading, because I give readings in my sleep sometimes. I don't know why I do that. It's really weird. For these, they're just fun. So they usually just give you what you need to hear on these ones. Like I said, if you just want mayhem cards, it's only $5. But if you want the question and the cards, the cards just basically validate the question that I already gave you the guidance on. I don't know. But, I don't always do those mini readings. Like I said, I just can't do it tonight. How old is your sister? Is she here or there? It's up to you. You can do it, but I don't know what I'll get. It's better if you ask like a specific question, okay. Yeah, no, this was a little girl. You can do the code on the website. It has to be a capital Sage 20. So all capitals. When you go to checkout, go to the promo code part and do capital Sage 20. I do it through there because I mean, if you want to do that, then you have to tell me what day it is and I have to go block it off. If you want to do it that way. Yeah, you don't do a lot of mediumships because they're draining, but I was trying to learn how to do the hybrid, which was what I was saying, was like the 15-minute ones where you can ask questions, and then sometimes if people ask, is their loved one around, so I've been getting like little messages, but it's not like a really long reading, so I'm able to sustain that because I'll just pop in, give a few validations and be done. Oh, the question in the cards. Hey Neo, what's up, baby? You gonna go sit by the rain? Okay, thank you. But yeah, the code has to be all caps. So did you try that one? Yeah, no, in the reading it was a little girl. Yeah, full mediumships do. So I noticed like if I tap into someone's picture and I do a full mediumship like I did with Mar, and I actually did a lot longer than I usually do, it does kind of take a lot. I was actually not as tired as I thought I would be after all the readings we did that night, but so I was trying to like do the hybrid because it didn't seem to take as much energy, like because I just whoever pops in and I give a few things like this is what they're saying, this is who they are, like it's not like a 20-minute reading, so it doesn't take as much. But that's new for me, the hybrid, because I usually separate them and it's better for me that way. But so I was trying to learn how to do that. I mean, get better at doing that. Hey Chai. Neo's liking the rain, I guess. It's very soothing right now. Yeah, I do a few of them. I do a few mayhem cards, not just one. I just kind of pull until I feel like I don't want to pull anymore. That makes sense? Neo. Neo, why do you always do this with my microphone? Okay. Fudge sticks, man. Neo, quit rubbing on everything. You're gonna knock everything off. Oh, thank you, Mar. That means a lot. That means a lot, especially after the year I've had. It means a lot. Okay, yeah, I got you guys. Yeah, I got you. I was just trying to can you guys hear me? I had to move this up because of Neo. I was just trying to get the list going so that we don't get like interrupted. That's easy to do though, Chai. Seriously. It's weird, but I know. You can watch animal videos. I like watching those. I have a few of them I watch. I recently found a sphinx one. One day I'm gonna figure out how to do videos like that for Starlight. Hey, Miss Gloria. Yeah, because we talked about that. Thank you for the super sticker. But when you guys pay for readings, please don't do it through super stickers because YouTube takes like, what is it, for like 15 or 20%? So I'll do it this one time, but please, if that's for a reading, tell me, but don't try not to do it that way and again. Because yeah, YouTube takes half of it basically. And I don't get it for a month. So I try not to take those for readings. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I sweet that. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. That means a lot. I wasn't sure because sometimes people do send send those for readings. Oh, why is it? But thank you for the support. I wish my headache was fully gone. I'm so annoyed. Nope, it should be there. Someone used it today. Let me see. Someone used it today. Well, let me try to book it myself and see. I don't know if I can but I know she booked. She booked a 20-minute and she was able to do it just fine. So I know it works. Are you trying to book it on a day that's already filled? Shoot, it's making me sign in to continue. Crap. Anyways, I know it works. Yeah, you're supposed to confirm the booking and you're supposed to, when you go to pay, there should be a thing at the bottom that says promo code. So you book the same way you did before, but it should pop up where you can add a promo code there at the bottom. And then you put in all caps Sage 20 and it should take off the $20. This is good till the 13th. So it won't come up till you go to pay. Does that make sense? Just like any website where you're putting in a promo code. Hey, what are you doing? Seriously. Suki, is that you? Probably, because you're always in trouble. The chat shouldn't be delayed, but if you fast forward it. Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, I know it works because somebody did it today. Yeah, Suki, lay down and quit getting into things. She's such a troublesome child. I thought she would be the good one, but she's not. Raven actually is. Raven and Bear, and she's the middle one, and she's always got to try to get into everything. Yeah. So if you go and pay, if you fast forward, you have to fast forward when you come back. So that's why the chat's not delayed. I think people forget to fast forward when they leave to go pay. Yeah, it's scrolling across the bottom. Yeah. No, it always happens because trust me, we always have that happening on readings, and it's kind of a pain because I'm like sitting here and trying to wait for people to catch up. No joke. All right. Do you have everybody on the list for now? I have Kelly and Brooke. It doesn't matter wherever she'll be. Are you getting on the list? But yeah, Venmo's fine. We're under a life-threatening flash flood warning. Oh, it's yours is easy, Brooke. I just pull the cards, but they are like, I tell you like it is. It's like I don't know if you've ever seen the Rebel cards. I like these better, but it's just now raining. It's not raining that hard. And I'm in the southeastern area. I know we just had some really oh shoot. It could be the astrology. The astrology is really heavy right now. So it could be that. Your astrology can affect you in that way, for sure. That's kind of why I'm having a headache and feeling the way I am, because I'm coming on a really heavy period going into something different. So your astrology can definitely. We've been getting a lot lately. We had a late monsoon. So was it last week? It rained for 3 days. It rained yesterday and it's raining now, but of course my hay is getting wet because I need to get a cover for it. But yeah. Have a couple crates I need to put together that are out there in the hopefully they're not ruined. Cardboard. Okay. Okay. Shelby. I guess Shelby's getting on the list too. Just let me know what you send, Shelby, so I could put you. Hold on one second. I got a couple people ahead of you, Shelby, so I'm gonna put you on the list. We have Kelly, Brooke, and then you. Okay. Are you just doing the question, or are you doing the question and the cards? Okay. I'm glad you figured it out. I was like, I know that code works. I could have done it through Venmo though. I would just had to go block it off for you. I'm gonna put you on the Shelby, did you send 17 or 20? Were you trying to enter the code before you were going to pay? Is that what happened? Okay, yeah, I got a couple ahead of you. It could be definitely her astrology though, Tracy. We know how it can impact. It can really impact. All right. Okay, that figure. I was like, just like any place you go to enter a promo code where you're paying at, that's where you do it. Same thing. All right. It's okay. Sometimes we all have those moments. I've had them a lot lately. I feel like I lost brain cells. All right, Kelly, are you ready for your question? Yeah, you don't want to live on your Saturn line. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I was not feeling good last night, and I didn't even get my dogs fed till this morning because I just couldn't. I was sick. No, it's okay. It's 20 for both. You're good. You're all good in the hood. You're all good, baby. All right, whenever you're ready, Kelly, go ahead and ask your question so we can get started. Oh, hey, Yellow, long time no see. How's the baby? You're welcome. Oh, shoot. I can't believe it's been 3 months already, dude. It's crazy. We've all sort of been kind of MIA, so. Hey. Yeah. Kelly, so I keep hearing the word metamorphosis. Like you're going through a metamorphosis change. They've never used that word with me, but I keep seeing a caterpillar turning into a butterfly and being yeah, metamorphosis. So also I'm getting crossroads energy, so there's a choice or decision that you're gonna have to make. I'm feeling again it feels like career. Does this make sense? Decision about your career. It's almost like stay where you're at or go somewhere that's a little different or do something that's a little different. But metamorphosis is always good because change and growth is always good. You can't stay stuck where you're at because without changing, growing, you can't evolve. So although change and growth is hard, trust me, that's what I've been doing this year myself. It's part of it. It's part of the evolvement. You can't change your energy, you can't change your life or any of that if you're not evolving, and you can't evolve without growth and change, although change is hard. So but so is there what's going on with yeah, so and that's what I'm saying, you might have kind of a similar thing like I have where things are stuck for a while, but then we go through this sometimes the astrology makes us grow, makes us make changes to grow. So I know that's what it's been doing with me. I'm kind of getting that same reference with you. But they keep giving me crossroads energy. So with your career, it feels like you're gonna have the choice to kind of stay where you are and kind of stay stuck, or go in a different direction, and it might be a little different than what you're used to doing, if that makes sense. You know that song "Go Your Own Way"? That's stuck in my head. You can go your own way. That song. I can't sing, but you know that song. That's like coming in from your guides. So that's what they want you to do, is go your own way. I'm hearing quit trying to make everybody else happy and make yourself happy. And you know what else I'm getting is they want you to have this fire energy of don't tread on me, because they're giving me that that sticker with the snake that people have, that don't tread on me. I'm getting that vibe too, as they're wanting you to not allow people to like get better boundaries, basically, as the way it's coming across. Does that make sense? There's also a move coming for you too at some point. Now it feels like a lot of movement, but specifically a move feels like within the next couple years as well. Okay. So these this year is they want you to focus on well, of course it doesn't, because it's a psychic reading, so you might not feel like that now, but in the future, I'm not saying tomorrow, but they're giving me 2 years. And that's because you're going to need to move places, because you're going to outgrow where you're at energetically. That's how you feel now, but things change a lot in 2 years. So remember, these readings are always about possibilities, but you know how many times people tell me I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that, and they end up doing that. So just hang on to it. Remember, things are always for your highest good. So you might not think that now, but we outgrow places, we outgrow energies, and you might need to go wherever you're sent is going to be for whatever, for your highest good, for the movement of energy. But they want you to continue to focus on yourself, your career, and the changes that are coming. It's not for a couple years, so quit freaking out about it. And that could be for any reason. You could grow out of the space that you're at right now. You could grow out of it. You might come to a place where people could help you move, where, you know what I mean? Doesn't necessarily mean like just give it time, because there's going to be a reason for it when it finally comes up. And that's how you feel now. But things change, evolve, and we outgrow spaces. I feel like you're going to outgrow. It comes across that you might outgrow the space that you're at for some reason, or something like that. But it's not for a couple years, it's not for a while. Like 2027. 2027 seems to be the year of like all the good things coming to pass. Like everything that you've been through over the last few years, all being worth it between now and then. But 2027 highlights is big for you as having pivotal growth moments. I also feel like around 2027, 2028, before then, you could meet somebody that you're single, right? I think you are. You could meet someone that you're gonna. There's something about a wedding coming up, or a marriage. So eventually, I feel like that will happen for you. 3-4 years down the line, but 2027 highlights a lot, so it could be even around that time when they take me forward. So your life is going to be completely different. Because they keep showing me a wedding, and I'm taking it as you. That's the way it's coming in. So your life will be very different in the next couple of by 2027 it'll be pretty different. And there might be some up and down things that I know, that's what I'm saying. She might have to move for that guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I'm getting the move in 2027, but I'm also getting the marriage in 2027. So the timing is kind of interesting of it coming up that way. But there might be some trying times that you're going to have to get through. So that's just a part of it. Hey, I've been single since 2011 or 2012. So, yep, probably. Yep. So that's what I'm thinking, because it's interesting that 2027 is coming up as like big changes, move, and possibly marriage. I mean, that's weird because I usually don't get marriage like that. So you might meet him sometime next year or something like that. But again, you have to change your energy and what you're looking for, because you will continue to attract the wrong ones. So don't look for it. Be ready for it, allow for it to come in, but don't go looking for it. And work on yourself, because raising your vibration and working on yourself is what's going to be important. Okay? That's the only way you're going to attract the right person. And again, we have soul contracts with who we're supposed to be with, and they come in our life at the divine timing when our energy is ready and we are ready. The reason why you're going through a metamorphosis is so you can be ready for that person and you can quit attracting losers. So continue to work on your energy and yourself and focus on you, and it'll change. And we've all had relationships that ruined our life, but we learned from them. That's the point of it. We always learn from every relationship that we're ever in, period, even if it's shitty. So just continue to work on yourself. Again, this is a boundary thing that's coming in. Go your own way. Work on your boundaries. Don't let people step all over you. Quit giving yourself to everybody all the time, and focus on yourself. Get back into your spirituality, whether that be meditating, whatever, exercising, whatever it may be. Take time for yourself. Take quiet moments every day. Affirmations are super important. So, saying affirmations every day will change your mindset. Changing your mindset is the only thing that's going to bring positive things to you. If you're continuing to be down in the dumps and negative all the time, then you're not going to be able to change things in that energetically. So you got to change your mindset. Make yourself a vision board. Write down what you want. Put it under your pillow. Work on some manifestation techniques. Work on, just self-love, and that's going to help. But there could be a trying time that comes toward, at some point, but everything happens the way it's supposed to for growth. No, it's open. Okay? But Spirit's talking about your boundaries, yourself, self-love, your career, and growth, and continuing going on the path that you're going on, and to make your decision. So I don't know what you're thinking. There's certain things I won't predict and say. So I just put it like that. Just remember, you're stronger than the storm. Maybe, but that's some certain things I'll just tell it to you like that. Because things can change. Everybody has choices to make, and, free will and all that. Readings are always possibilities. It's one main path, many different paths that you can take. There are fated events, yes, but you know, I'm just being told to tell you there's going to be a trying time. You'll get through it, but your main focus needs to be on yourself and your boundaries. Going your own way and doing what you love and makes you happy, and trying to figure out better ways to do things, like when it comes to your career, so that you're not giving all of yourself all the time, and not giving too much of yourself to others. Boundaries, okay, and working on that career. And whatever choice you make, it's going to be a good choice when you come to that crossroads. So don't worry about that. All right? You sent 20, didn't you? Yeah. Do you have problems with your stomach? Also, your cortisol levels. I would, if you can research ashwagandha and see if that's something you could take for your cortisol levels. That can cause us to be depressed and gain weight and all these other crazy things. But I don't know if you have stomach issues, because I'm kind of getting that. I'm just being told to tell you trying time. That's all. Yeah, so it could be an ulcer, which H. pylori is, a lot of people have it, can cause ulcers, stress, things like that. So important to take a look at that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you need to go ask for an H. pylori test, because that does cause a lot of stomach issues, including GI upset, digestive issues, all of that. Heartburn, things like that, ulcers. So if they haven't figured it out yet, have them test for that. And I think you also need to work on clearing those chakras, those lower chakras. There are some online ones. I don't either. So there's some online ones. Doctor Says is one. You can actually talk to a doctor for like $30, and they can order the test for you. And the test is really cheap on there. So I got all my tests done for not very much. And I was paying like $9 every 3 months or something like that. So yeah, so check out Doctor Says and see if that's something that they can do for you. Just, when you talk to the doctor, tell them that that's what you think it is, and ask them if you can get an H. You can also actually go on there and order that test, I think, under the testing or whatever. I think you can order it. So check out that website. I'm going to do your cards, okay? Yep. Well, as long as we have one person, I'm probably not going to happen. I don't know how we would ever do that. Or on ballrooms. Or golf. Yeah, ballrooms or golf. I mean, that's what, how many millions? Or his now healthcare that he keeps having to have. You guys know that he's now going to a specialist, just saying. And Biden's looks like his health, I hate to say it, has gone downhill, which is kind of what, when one goes the other. Okay, I'll shut up now. Okay, Kelly. Well, I like that the like the doctor says is like pretty, you know, it's pretty affordable for the most part. It's better than nothing. It is I mean, I liked my doctor. Oops. Sit down. Shouldn't put this on my notebook. It's like uneven. Stupid pages. Okay, Kelly. So just because it's familiar doesn't mean it's not toxic. Stop cuddling the poison and calling it comfort. Kind of what we talked about with boundaries. You are the spell. Act like it. Posture up, speak truth, set things on fire, figuratively, probably. Pull yourself together, witch, but only if you feel like it. Not everything that glitters is meant to touch your aura. They showed up masked, magnetic, and on fire. Spirit's literally screaming no. So that's if somebody else comes back in. You're not a fraud. You're just surrounded by basic bitches who can't recognize high frequency energy. Your inner strength is barking. Are you listening? I mean, we just talked about all this. Be feral, do witchcraft, preferably with a dash of glitter and a sealed intent. Vibe with your tribe. Energy doesn't lie. People do. Just talked about boundaries. Your next message. The next message you got changes everything. Check twice. Not all texts are texts. Some are tests. Karma is about to bitch slap someone deserving right on time. I know, I made them. Aren't they cool? Next chapter. Hotter, bolder, unapologetic as hell. You've been tested. Now comes the glow up. Your future is loud, aligned, and a little dangerous to the people who played you. Don't shrink. Don't explain. Just show the fuck up. That's just what we just talked about. Your metamorphosis. Spirit said stop effing settling. You weren't sent here to play small. Beg for breadcrumbs. Raise your standards or Spirit will raise hell for you. One more. Not every bark needs a bite. You can be fierce without being feral. Choose your battles. Don't waste your growl. Look forward to updates, Kelly. Those cards just back up your entire reading. Okay. We have Brooke. So you just did cards, right, Brooke? You're welcome. Hope it makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna pull your cards now. Not yet, Shelby. We got Brooke first and then you. And what friend were you talking about? Oh, shit. Oh, my computer just froze. Hold on. If I don't touch anything. There we go. Ah! Oh, okay. Yep. Where did I go? I disappeared again. My camera's still on, though. I know. You can hear me. You just can't see me. What the mofo? Yeah, I remember. What the heck, man? This is such crap. It says my camera's on. I just froze. I give up on this stuff lately. My camera's still on. I don't know why it went black. Hold on. Orientation settings are disabled. What the fuck does that mean? There we go. The heck. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I'm back. Oh no, my camera went out again. Probably because I have like a million tabs open that I need to close. Brooke. I'm back. I'm back. Mm-hmm. Poppy, don't do that. Come on. She's just walking by you. Why are you such a chihuahua? Oh my gosh, I saw the freaking funniest video on TikTok. They were there was this chihuahua that was growling and there was this priest that was giving an exorcism, but there was this pug that was just like sitting with a pacifier. And then the next time he was doing circles, it was so funny. I was cracking up. Brookie. Brooke. What does Brooke need to know? What does Brooke need to know? What does Brooke need to know? What does Brooke need to know today? What does Brooke need to know today? Well, lay down, Frey. What does Brooke need to know today? Freya. Lay down, baby. Lay down. Go on. Hey, look. Oh, the dog did that. The dog made the ball go off. Oh, really, Shelby? Oh, I think I remember that reading. Well, Ginger was the best Chihuahua. She never growled or did anything, but Poppy is... she's nuts. Just saying. Ready? Ready for this? And one more. Oh, that one's upside down. Okay, there we go. You're about to say just one time, and time's gonna laugh. The future heard you. It's already scheduling the fallout. That's usually about an ex or someone else coming back in your life. You weren't made to blend in. Strut like the universe styled you, drunk and dramatic. The job, love, or life you're meant for doesn't exist yet. Quit chasing. It will come in the right effing time, the right effing energy, and the right damn place. Stop the desperation. Hey, the ball's going off. I don't think the dogs did that one. Rejection is spirit's way of saying, trust me, bitch. It's not a detour, it's an effing upgrade. Your passion is your effing purpose. Try following it. Karma is about to bitch slap someone deserving right on time. You're in a lull, not a loss. Energy dips before upgrades. Rest, don't spiral. If your brain won't shut up, tell it to take a damn seat. Intuition is speaking. Oh, hey, we listen to spirit boxes on here. Healing isn't cute. It's messy. It's loud. It turns horses into effing unicorns. The tower's already fallen. Now decorate the rubble. You're not in crisis. You're in creation. Rebuild like you've learned something. An unhinged blessing is about to crash through your ceiling. Duck. Literally duck. You already know. The clarity you're waiting for is already inside you. Trust the answer you keep trying to ignore. Spirit's been repeating it for a reason. Spirit said, stop effing settling. You weren't sent here to play small. Beg for breadcrumbs. Raise your standards or spirit will raise hell for you. Just because it's familiar doesn't mean it's not toxic. Stop cuddling the poison and calling it comfort. The pictures on them are so cute. What you're seeking is shifting too. The version of what you want is evolving. Just like you. Don't settle for the old version. Let the new one surprise you. Within 3 weeks, the energy shifts, ready or not. You can align, deny, or hide. You can, align, deny, or hide. The timeline doesn't care. Crappy lighting over here, sorry. You don't have to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Protect your peace. Save your flame for what fuels you. Each one has animals and they tell the story. Not every emotion is an emergency. Sit with it. Don't spiral with it. Cry, journal, scream if needed, then cast wisely. And ride the broom, not the bullshit. You're too scared for. You're too sacred for stupid. I haven't pulled that one yet. And one more. Stop shrinking to fit spaces. You outgrew 2 timelines ago. Your magic doesn't belong in a cubicle. Hope those made sense, Brooke. It's a lot of you're going through changes and just, quit settling and boundaries. You're welcome. Yep, these are my favorite cards. They're better. I like them better than the Rebel ones, actually. All right, Shelby. No, because I don't know. We're not supposed to know everything. You just have to, you'll just wait and see when it comes, huh? I'll put that on screen. Yeah, we're not supposed to know everything, but it'll be a good blessing. So, it could be anything. It could be, someone sends you $50. Like, it could be anything. You know what I mean? Any sort of good thing. It just means duck like it's coming in hot. Oh, God. Is it 2 different guys? Because they're Xing out both of them. Three, girl? Well, 2 of them are being X'd out. They're throwing a question mark on the other one, but I don't know which one's which. So I don't really think. I think the one they're throwing a question. Is there one with an A at all? First or middle or last? Are these all online? What do you mean, maybe? You don't need any right now, Kelly. I don't have time for it. Any with an A is what I'm asking. First, middle, or last? Is there one with the truck, like more like cowboyish with the truck, or because that's what I keep getting. So if it's not one of those guys, it's gonna be someone else. Remember, when it comes to this kind of stuff, like you have free will. Like you have to pick and choose. Spirit's not going to tell you who to pick and choose. That's part of the lessons with it. No, it wouldn't be for Army. I wouldn't get it that way. It feels like an initial of some sort. And if it's not, then it's something to pay attention to for the future. Because they cross out 2 of them, but they put a question mark on the other one. So it's like a maybe. Okay. And he has a truck and it's like a cowboyish kind of feel to him. But the doctor's the only one with the A. Is there a truck that's like a bluish color? Or like raised a little bit? I've been better. Good to see you. Yep. I had a rough couple weeks. I just saw your post today. You're on vacation, huh? You've got too many in your energy. I mean, it's really going to be a decision for you. Like, Spirit's not going to choose that for you. It's part of your lessons, but they gave me the A for a reason. So, it's really wherever you feel the connection at, girl. No, this one's like I'm getting more like a bluish color or a dark color. It's not light. My ear is doing that again. But whatever it is, you got to make a decision. No. You've got too many in your energy for me to separate them. No, I mean, like I said, there's an X on 2 of them and a question mark on 1, but they gave me an A for a reason. So I think that's more of the question mark. But you have to go wherever you would I can't always see them. I can only tell you what spirit gives me, because you have to understand, when it comes to relationships, there's free will choices. They can't impinge on your free will choice and tell you which one to choose. You have to choose yourself, because that's part of your lessons. That's part of your path. Whatever you choose is going to be whatever lesson you're supposed to learn. There's free will on both sides. So Spirit's not going to say, pick this one. But I don't know. It could even be someone in your future that I'm getting. Because what I'm getting is a reference to A. If the doctor's out, then keep it for the future. Reference to a cowboyish lifted a cowboyish guy with definitely with a cowboy hat, everything, with a lifted, like, it's almost like it's a blue color truck. So if it's not fitting anything that I'm telling you right now, then it's somebody in the future. But I can't tell you which one to choose. That's not relationships. When it comes to spirit, like I said, you have free will choices. They can't tell you who to pick. You have to go wherever you're pulled to and then decide, like, whatever one you like the most, basically. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's the lesson that you have to learn. They can't impinge on your free will of what choice to make. Does that make sense? I honestly don't think it's any of them, but you have so many in your energy that I could be picking up a bit of each of them. I feel like if you put all of them together, you might have like a guy that you want. But I feel like each of them are missing something, and the question mark is because it's like maybe you're unsure, or they're saying it's more of a possibility than the others. I've never had them put a question mark on anybody. It's usually a X or a yes. A red X or a green X usually is how they do it. I think your time, if you're not, listen, if you really liked one of them, there wouldn't be three. So that's kind of what Spirit wants to point out. If I don't think any of them are good if you can't just decide. Do you know what I mean? There should be no questions about who you like. Just don't settle. Wait, did you lay out my cards? Oh, next to them. And let me tell you, I was in the military. Guys in the Army, I'm trying to stay away from them if you can. Most of them, not all of them. Some of them. But they're not showing me American flag or anything with the Army. But again, like I said, they're not going to tell me who you should choose. But I feel like if any of them was the one, you wouldn't have the questions about it. And I just don't think the guy that I'm really picking up is in your life yet. I think you still have some more focus in other places and growing and evolving. That they tell me like next year it's going to be a better year for relationship. Doesn't mean you can't have fun, but yeah. So that's the thing too. I mean, you can't just jump in with 2 feet either. Like you have to date to get to know somebody. It's not like you're just gonna go from friends to a relationship either. But this is something you've got to pick. But I don't think even if you are in a relationship with one of these guys, it's not gonna be like long term. I feel like you would know who to be with and you wouldn't have confusion if it was the one, if that makes sense. And the guy I'm getting is like really country. Like I hear like howdy ma'am. Like he's like really country. For some reason. Yep. If he's a real, that's why I was getting the online. You said none of them were online. I asked you if one was online. I'm gonna pick up a little bit on each of them because they're all in your energy. But that have you ever met him in person? That's another one I would be I'll be concerned about that, because some of those military guys that say they're deployed and they're not real people unless you've met them in person. Well, just because his name happens to have an 8, for one, again, pick them up because they're in your energy, but it could be somebody in the future that we don't know about yet. Because I was kind of pulled to the name Aiden more. And he doesn't really feel doctor like the cowboy I'm seeing. It's more like hands-on type of work that he does. Well, yeah, but a lot of those people that are meet online that are in the military that are not real people. Do you know what I mean? No, you should just quit looking for it and it'll come to you when it's supposed to come to you. Focus on other things. That's to continue to ask, like I'm telling you, it feels like it's in the future, possibly next year, like mid-year next year. 2026 highlights for a possibility, but not when you're looking for it, not when you have the same vibration to attract a certain energy. Nothing ever comes when you're looking for it. Right? If you're a rich doctor, I don't think so. And again, like Tracy's saying, soul connection is important. If you had a real soul connection with one of them and they were supposed to be, they wouldn't be 3. There'd be 1 and 1 only. And there wouldn't be a confusion. Yeah, and then that's a test, right? So right now it needs to be focused on you, your life, moving forward, all of that. Because until we get to a certain place, we can't attract the right person. Yep. That's what I'm saying. If you haven't ever done like a FaceTime with that dude, I'd be very leery about that one. And if you have, then it could just be a warning about future. Yeah, but chemistry can just be chemistry. Is it the full package? Is it, you know? You can have chemistry with someone and not, like, supposed to be with them. Or not be able to even talk to them. Or have the whole package. I don't know. It doesn't feel like any of these guys, honestly. The one is like a question mark, like a possibility, but feels more like they keep taking me to next year. That could be the question mark one. I mean, you can always have fun with them, but again, just remember, if you have fun with them, you're not opening your energy up to the right person. Hey, Amy. Like you're not getting prepared for energetically for the correct person. way. Since Ezekiel's here, I can't put out any more cards. I will have to do it this way. You're at a crossroads, and no, you can't U-turn. 2 paths, no map. Choose with your soul, not your fear. A shift's coming. Don't pack for the past. Your old self can't survive where you're going. Lighten the load. The next yes you say sets the timeline on fire. Choose carefully. The door opens fast. The fallout, faster. Huh. Interesting. Just saying. Those might be kind of hard lessons there. You're about to be somebody's I knew I shouldn't have texted them. Hope they like spiritual whiplash and questionable life choices. You're not in a lull. You're in a lull, not a loss. Energy dips before upgrades. Rest, don't spiral. You're not a fraud. You're just surrounded by basic bitches who can't recognize high frequency energy. This is karmic, but not forever. The contract's almost up. What you do next decides if you renew it. Within 3 weeks, the energy shifts. Ready or not. You can align, deny, or hide, but timeline doesn't care. It's closer than it feels. The breakthrough, the message, the shift, it's in motion. You're in the space between endings and arrivals. Don't quit here. Stop doom scrolling. Go touch some moss. Your nervous system is not a newsfeed. Log off, breathe, and reset. The universe ain't ghosting you. It's just building your plot twist. Trust the pause. Something iconic is loading. Your comfort zone's a coffin. Spirit said, get out before we drag you out. Yep. The lesson is on a loop until you pass the test. Different faces, same energy, break the cycle, or expect refunds. This is what I was just talking about. Changing the energy so that you attract different people. Same thing. You're going to continue to attract the same lessons, the same people, all of that. If you don't break the cycle and work on yourself, you're going to keep attracting the same people. Or the same type of people, different bodies. Your purpose isn't lost just because it's just been silenced by to-do list. Take one weird step towards it today, even if it's small. Divine timing, teaching patience, one slap-worthy moment at a time. Divine timing, relationship, not now, but divine timing. Okay? Teaching patience, one slap-worthy moment at a time. Karma's about to bitch someone deserving right on time. That nudge you feel, yeah, that spirit kicking your ass. Yep, I'm telling you. They're all about to regret underestimating you. Watch their face when the tables flip. Revenge glow up, future payoff, karmic slap in real time. And spirit's about to pull receipts. Watch what falls apart. Fake blessings don't survive real alignment. Just because it's familiar doesn't mean it's not toxic. Stop cuddling the poison and calling it comfort. Just saying. Not every emotion is an emergency. Sit with it. Don't spiral with it. Cry, journal, scream if needed, then cast wisely. And one more. A new connection enters soon. Someone aligned with your next chapter is about to enter. What did we just say? Stay open. The energy is unfamiliar. The bond is ancient. Oh, I just got chills. Told you, next year. And with this card, I got chills. So, there we go. Shall I read that one again? A new connection enters soon. Someone aligned with your next chapter is about to enter. Stay open. The energy is unfamiliar. The bond is ancient. Hello, cards. You aren't ghosted, you're spiritually upgraded. They left your life so the vibe could rise. Let them haunt their own mess. Yeah, I got chills with that card, just saying. And you're about to be ghosted, which fine, let him go. Just saying. Hey. Who's it, Kimmy? I had to move this over here because I had to make room for the cards. Hey, Kimmy. Yeah, I got chills on that one, like from head to toe. So that's truth right there. Mm-hmm. Yep, these cards. I love these cards. They tell it like it is, and they're pretty freaking accurate. And they're so cute. They have such cute pictures on them that tell the whole story of the card. Like, look at this one on the bottom. Isn't that cute? The future is already rolling their eyes at your but what if spiral. She's booked, unbothered, and in alignment. Because see, she's looking into the future. That's so cute. You're welcome. I'll have to show you this one. This is Tracy's. Healing isn't cute. It's messy. It's loud. It turns horses into effing unicorns. Look at this one, Tracy. See, the horse turns into a unicorn. I don't know. I got really creative on these ones. They're so cute. Look at this one. Charge what you're worth. Good vibes. Don't pay the bills. Raise your rates. Raise your standards. Look at the cat. Following money. It's so cute. Yeah, hey, if I was right about your job, I'm probably right about the guy too. I've predicted a few people's guys, just saying. But then I did predict one relationship, and she came on TikTok and was like, she's having problems. And I was like, well, that's not my problem. Like, I predict who's coming into your life. What you guys do with it is up to you from then on. That's good. And I'm glad your friend liked her reading. I don't know. I wasn't sure about that one. So it's more like a conversation. Yeah, freaking headache again, dude. Such crap. What did I just say? New guy. All your cards said new. New, 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 new. Not old, 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 old. New, 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 new. Ancient bond, new, unfamiliar, and connection. Things meant to be usually aren't really hard work, and they're not usually like questionable. Like it either is or it isn't. There's no questions about it. Yep. New. Yep, work on changing that vibe so you don't attract the same lessons and the same guys. Yep, exactly. Remember that and just work on yourself. Perfect. Exactly. Love you too, girl. Thanks for the support. No, I never have money to buy tarot or oracle readings for myself. I did do it with the one lady that I really love on TikTok, but when she was them like for really cheap for like $5 or $10, I did buy a couple and she was dead on. So, but most of the time, I get help with my astrology and listen to the collective people that I listen to for my readings are dead on. I don't even need a private one. Those ones have already everything they said have happened. So, and I listened to them after, and it was like, well, crap. Wish I would have listened to that before. They had everything about my situation and how something was going to break. It was weird because she said something's going to break, and then she pulled the death card. And it's not ever supposed to be literal, but it was in my case. And that I was going to have grief, and it was just stupid. Oh, yeah. Tracy can give me a reading. I want to read, what is that, Chasing Evil or whatever by John Edwards. I want to read that one. Yeah, no, I watch Baba Jolie and Jimmy Tarot or Jimmy Tarot Ship. They're my two favorites. They're always dead on about everything. I have a few other ones I listen to, but those are the ones I usually catch every month, multiple times a month. So, and they're my Aquarius is always. I don't even have to listen to the Libra part because I'm Aquarius, Sun and Rising. It usually fits. She probably lives way far away though. Everybody lives far away from me. She probably lives in like Phoenix or something. If she lives in Tucson, I'm not that far from Tucson, but I rarely ever go out there. And there's this one too. Woo. If it comes back, question its damn motives. Retrograde doesn't mean rerun. Exes, old dreams, past bullshit. They're making a cameo to test your growth. Your future doesn't need a reunion tour. It needs receipts, boundaries, and better taste. It's funny because I just kind of that just popped out of the middle of the deck. I don't even know where that is. I don't know where that is either. Right? It was just like, it was weird because it was like, I was going like this and it kind of popped out at me in the middle and I was like, oh. Oh yeah, Tucson's only like an hour and a half away, or hour and 20 minutes away. I go there like once a month for Neptune usually. But they're freaking being ridiculous this time with Neptune. I have to get him a checkup because it's been a year. Because they usually just they clip his beak like every five weeks. Coyotes. Yeah, they clip his beak like every 5 weeks because he has that broken beak, and they just have to do that. So it's like a monthly thing. But now they want him to be seen by a I mean, they want to like do his yearly checkup, and they're expensive at this vet. And my vet won't do it. She's too scared. She's never cut a beak like usual. So yeah. But that's what I usually go up there for, and that it's an exotic vet, and they're so expensive up there. Good girl, Lyra. They're barking at coyotes. I can hear them in the background. I don't hear Casper barking though. Yeah, Tracy, you know Casper's tracker. It came with like a free trial thing, but now I can't track him anymore. I don't think. You only pay like $100 for a year, and they don't do it monthly. It's ridiculous. I'm like, okay, well, he's not gonna get tracked with that anymore. I didn't even realize that. Not for now, anyways. I mean, if they could do it monthly, it'd be different, but that's crazy. So, but he's been staying, thank God, knock on wood. Since he's realizing he has a job now to watch the goats. Even when I leave now, he stays back and watches the goats. It's pretty cool. Finally. It only took 2 years. I know. Thankfully, he hasn't even tried. Why is Xena in the back? It's coming from the front. Thankfully, he's been really good around the goats. Since the goats just have free reign now. And they're probably all underneath the deck right now, if I had to guess. They'd rather go under there than get in the thing I built them because it's probably drier. I thought I did a good job on it. Hey. Yep. Tracy needs to get on the next broom and fly out here and help me with my room. I did. I got the best I could. It's funny. No, there's not any more on the list that I know of. I know. I'm tired. I'm telling you. I had a really rough night last night. I had a really bad stomach. So it was jacked. And I kept apologizing. I was like, I don't know. I was walking around here like a freaking zombie. And I kept apologizing to my dogs because I just couldn't feed them until like I felt better. And not everybody's alive, so they all lived. No, I got up and fed them, but I wasn't. I had to wait. Actually, Roscoe made me feel better. Roscoe crawled on my stomach, and I fell back asleep on the couch, and I woke up feeling better. So you do. Yeah, I don't usually have any stomach issues. I don't know if it's like lingering effects or I don't know, but I was like super nauseous earlier in the night, and then I was just like super tired, and I crashed out on the couch, and then yeah, it was just crappy. And then I got up today with a headache, so and then I'm like, oh, I have to. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. I actually need to. That's another thing. I'm gonna get to the point where I can do more Patreon and more memberships if this other thing works out. I hope like more stuff for you guys. Hopefully. That's very sweet. Thank you. I don't do anything for you guys. I need to. It's so bad. I feel so bad. I just don't have enough time and energy for everything. Right now, I will. Thank you. We welcome you. We welcome you. It's not always weight loss, though, because I had it and I didn't lose weight. So it just depends. I never lost weight with mine. I actually gained. So, and I used to have really bad heartburn all the time. Once that got fixed, no more heartburn. I also had a ulcer and it went away after that. Raven, you're so cute. Raven's such a cute baby. She's so sweet. All of those three are really sweet. It's just the one is just she's a pain. I love her, but she just gets into everything for whatever reason. I don't know why she's like that. She's being good right now, though. No, but that does cause ulcers, and I never knew that till it happened to me, and I had an ulcer, and then we found out why I had the ulcer. It wasn't really because of stress; it was because of that. And like 90% of the population has it, don't even know that they have it. It's not widely tested. They did a lot of other things to test me before they ever did that. They found it through something else. So they found mine through something completely different. And I actually don't have a lot of stomach problems anymore since that was fixed. It only took 2 rounds of antibiotics, but I don't have the heartburn or anything. I was taking that heartburn stuff all the time. So it really changed my whole thing. Oh, thanks guys. You guys are very sweet. I appreciate the support. Oh, hey Candace. There's also a natural, I mean, if you wanted to, there's natural supplements on Amazon for it, but I don't know how well they work. So you could always try that first and see. Probos are also important, pros and pre's. But you know, you can check those out and see if they help you since you can't go to a doctor. That's another thing. They do have the natural ones on there. I just don't know how well they work. Yes. Yeah. They have supplements for it. I just don't know how well they work. I wonder something like I know a lot of people take charcoal, charcoal would work. Charcoal works really good for a lot of things. That's why they have it as a supplement now, because it absorbs stuff. And, yeah, it's a bacteria. No, specifically for H. pylori, not just regular supplements. It also makes you really tired. Yeah. Oh, man. Rochelle. Come on. I'm lucky I have this case. My phone would already be broken as much as I dropped this thing. Ten. I saw 10 yesterday on 10. Yeah, I really think it could be. I mean, I'm not diagnosing you, but it's not going to hurt to get it checked or to even try those and see if they work. It won't hurt you. You know what I mean? Yeah, apple cider vinegar is pretty good, but I don't know if it helps with that. But it does. It is good for gut health. For sure. You can actually give it to your animals too, but it have to have the mothers. I used to put it in their water all the time. Yep, they do a breath test. Correct. It's not how they found mine, but they do that. That's what I was saying. If she does, the doctor says they can order a breath test. It wouldn't be very expensive. At least none of my blood tests were. I can't imagine it'd be more expensive than a blood test. So, but or she could just try the supplements and see if they work. I don't know. I haven't taken them, so I can't say. I know that they do have them for it though. Just read the reviews and see what people say. But I never lost weight with it, so I don't think that's the same for everybody, honestly. I mean, at a doctor's office, probably more than what I paid for the online one. I went through like an online service, and it was like $10 for this one, $5 for this one. Just depends for the doctor says, but I don't know how much it is. Of course we do. Look, we have is. I mean, we'd rather spend money on ballrooms and golf. I mean, and wars. We could take the minerals and. Yeah, well, I unfortunately can't go to Canada. Right? Probably a lot of weird stuff going on, like throwing people out of airplanes. That too. Yep. Exactly. Mhm. Yeah, they can. They can. They're, you know, um, firing people at CDC, but hiring a bunch of ICE people. So dumb. Oh, that too. Did you hear what he said to her? She said that the lady that won that called him and was saying that she d- devoted it to him or something like that. It was ridiculous. He's such a narcissist. We're all in a we're all in an abusive relationship with a narcissist. Spirit said this whole time. Yep. Many are citizens. Yep. Th- yep. That she would that's what he said, that she, I don't know, like took it in his honor or something like that. There's a video of it. Keith, I think, did it on it. You could hear what Trump was saying. I can't remember exact words. It's ridiculous. I mean, you don't tell them like you want it. Doesn't matter who you are. That's not how it goes. And he's the furthest thing from peace there is. So And it's supposed to rain tomorrow too. Thought it was only supposed to rain today. It's only 36% chance. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it probably was sarcasm and he took it as serious. I'm pretty sure it was Keith Edwards that I watched or I listened to this morning. I was laying on the floor. And my phone was on 1%. What do you mean being sketchy? Well, actually, ego does cause heart problems. Like when somebody has a really high, like, it's connected. Like ego is connected to the heart. Just saying. And Leo. And he apparently just had the C shot. So, that affects the heart. Just saying. Oh, sounds like he's on something. Just make sure you stay in your house. Mops the driveway. I'd probably film that. All right, good night. Good to see you. For what? What was from? Ew, gross. Oh, so he could just have dementia then? A lot of people put those things on TikTok. Some crazy shit on there. If you want to. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here soon too. I got the dogs fed earlier tonight. And kind of switched their schedule so I could get them out earlier in the day because it's cooler now. Okay. All right. What's your question? Yeah. Dementia, too many fumes, you know. Yeah, it went down to the 70s. It's clear outside right now. Yeah, you can. But I mean, it's not like they're going to tell you every bit or step of what's coming in the next. Do you know what I mean? They only give like big things, but they can't tell you every single thing that's going to happen. Yeah, you know how it works. So it feels like February highlights for some kind of change. Um, there is a reference to they're giving me dollar signs, so that tells me like an increase in income, but it doesn't feel till it's like next year. So I don't think there's like the next few months. It's like preparation for next year. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot going on the next few months. I'm hearing vacation or traveling of some sort, so that could be for the holidays. But I don't think. I mean, I think it might. You're kind of gonna go like this income wise, but I feel like next year, that's what they keep saying, and they're highlighting February. This is a growth period for you, if that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that makes sense because I felt like you were gonna travel and it felt like for the holidays, so that makes sense. Yeah, but I don't know. Next year's gonna be like you're in a growth spurt. It feels like, and I think there's gonna be some changes in the next few months, but good change, like positive changes. Um, but you have to also take steps towards those changes. Um, but I keep getting like February pretty yeah, February pretty much is highlighting for you, and also like a like I said, income wise. I was actually gonna ask you if you were like doing some writing or something, but yeah, that's good because that's what I did with mine. It's very healing to do the writing, and also you're helping other people at the same time, and that's what the book is about. It's about your experience, right? So we all go through hard times. We can't learn from everything being easy all the time. Sometimes we have tough transits. Sometimes we have hard lessons. That's just the way it goes. And when we're going through changes and metamorphosis or awakenings, like you are, it's going to be tough. And sometimes those awakenings are 13 years long. We can go through several awakenings. So, but yeah, it feels like that's basically it for the next few months. Yeah, and it will. Like I said, 2026 and into 2027 will be better for you. It's gonna be better for a lot of people, I think. Um, I feel like there's gonna be some more movement than usual, but we're getting out of like the Pluto and Capricorn and going into Pluto and Aquarius. So, and that's another thing too. When you're out of alignment, and you're not on your path, then things are difficult. So once you get on your alignment, get into your alignment, You know what I mean? On your alignment, on the right path, then things start to shift and they start going in your favor. If you're out of alignment, you have a harder time. So almost like you get forced to get on in alignment. So yeah, but you might finish it by February. I'm not sure, but February really highlights for you for some reason. But yeah, going on that vacation will be good for you. It's just a part of healing. So just they want to remind you to keep going in that direction. Like don't give up. Even sometimes it might be, hard to keep going with it. You just got to keep going. Keep moving forwards. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. But yeah, you'll start to see kind of the light more at the end of the tunnel next year. But I don't know. I just keep getting February really highlighting for you for some reason. I keep getting podcasts with you or interview or something. I think you need to look into doing podcasts eventually. Yeah, that's the vacation I'm getting because it felt like it was for the holidays, around holiday time, end of the year. So yeah. So maybe you'll finally get on the podcast venture next year. Oh, you did your first interview. Okay. Yeah, because I was seeing you being interviewed. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because I was getting podcasts and I was seeing you being interviewed by someone. So that makes sense. So I'm not psychic or anything. Okay. Well, congratulations. You'll do more. I think you'll have your own podcast. You just have to move in that direction. Because it's important. Remember, we talked about this, I think, before in your reading a while ago. It's important to take what you're learning from your experience and put it out into the world because it'll help others. So, mm-hmm. But I think she's going to start her own podcast. She just has to move in that direction. That's going to be next year. That'll be next year. It feels like next year, maybe February, but it feels like next year for sure. It doesn't matter how you do it. I mean, you already started your book, so the podcast, it kind of goes hand in hand. You know, it's whatever works best for you. But it feels like the time you've already started it. Your podcast is going to come next year, but it goes hand in hand together, anyways. Mhm. Just don't do any backpedaling because I don't know why Spirit's talking about backpedaling, and I don't know if that's like you have questions about that direction sometimes. So, they're talking about don't backpedal. It's all right. I just closed the window. All good. Yep. So they're saying don't do that. You need to keep going forward with it. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it took me 5 years to write my book, so, but I don't think it'll take you that long. You just have to keep going. They're just reminding you that you're supposed to go forward with it, not backwards. Raven's such a mailman kid. That will be for your actual 20-minute reading. This is just a question. We're not going to get into a mediumship on a question. Not doing that tonight anyways. I just don't have the energy for it. Yeah. It can be. Like I said, it took me 5 years to write mine, but... And I don't even think I've read it since I wrote it, but... One day you'll just sit down and it'll flow. Remember, you can channel him while you're doing it. I mean, that's what I did. So, but just don't go backwards. That's what Spirit's reminding you of. Yep. I'm actually going to get off here soon because my headache's coming back and I'm tired. Think I got enough to take care of everything. What, babies? What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? I'm trying to. I have to go see my mom tomorrow. Well, you have to believe in yourself because, listen, it comes in the form of thoughts. It comes in just channeling. When you're channeling, you're just writing. Like, you're not. A lot of people, when they write books, are channeling from their guides or whoever, and they don't even realize it because they don't realize that they're tapped in. That's what's going on. Like, when you're writing something like that, you are co-writing it. That's just his way of helping you do it. So you have to quit questioning it. We've talked about this before. It's always going to sound like your thoughts. Most of the time. And he will. Been there. Done that. I think we all do at certain points, but yeah, you're going to have to shut off your thinking. So meditation will help you with that. But you'll have to learn how to let go. Do you ever want to open up? You can't think. Yep, just got to keep going. No backpedaling. Because they literally said no backpedaling in my head, so. No backpedaling, no giving up. It is not allowed. You're welcome. Yep. Yep. I was going to say it's probably him anyway saying that. So. That's what it feels like. Do you have do you have a lot of air in your chart, or do you know if you're what's your sign? Do you know your top 3? Are you an air sign? Because we tend to overthink everything. Do you know the rest of it? No, there's no air there. Do you know what your Mercury is? Be curious where your Mercury is, because your Mercury is like writing, like how you like speak and write, things like that. So it might be good to find out what it is. Mm-hmm. So you have a lot of Earth, so it's weird that you overthink like that. But you probably work a lot. It's weird because you should be more grounded. But yeah, quit overthinking. Just trust. What, babies? What you doing, baby girls? Hmm? Alright, I think I'm done for the night. I'm so tired. I know, but they usually don't overthink as much as like air signs. Thank you. Are you needing something, or is it a donation? I saw it change, but it didn't. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Appreciate you, Kimmy. Helps a lot. Thank you. Well, Caps are kind of perfectionists too, and they're hard workers. Usually pretty grounded though. Starlight's a Virgo. Huh, Starlight? Are you a Virgo? Do you have Virgos? You don't have a scratch on your eye, do you? What's going on? Capricorns usually are. They're known for work. Alright, guys. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go chill for a little bit. I don't know. Take care of everything. Go to bed. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I know a Virgo that doesn't have a lot of drive. So she used to, but I don't know. I think you are. You just don't realize it. As long as you have your right time and everything of birth, and it's done right. Because my mom had her wrong signs for like I don't even know how long. She thought she was like a Sagittarius for like a long time, rising or something. Sagittarius and Leo. She was not anywhere near that. She finally got her birth certificate and she finds out she's an Aquarius rising and a Capricorn moon. And I'm just like, that's crazy because your grandson's a Capricorn and I'm Aquarius. And now I understand why now it makes more sense. So, especially when I listen to Aquarius readings, keeps talking about moving. And I'm like, yeah, she is, even though she's a rising. So, she's super stubborn. Thanks, Kat. Appreciate you too. I always see you comment on my videos. I appreciate that. Neo, you're so weird. Neo jumped up here because Ezekiel's sitting here, and he just jumped right back down. He's like antisocial these days. What are you doing? You're supposed to be yin and yang. You're black and white, yin yang. I put a pheromone collar on him because of that whole thing that happened with him and Roscoe. I think it's been working. I think it's also been helping Starlight a little bit. She was a little bit better today. Yeah. Yeah, no, she would, and she argued and argued and argued, and I'm like, no, Mom, this is what it is. Like, quit trying to argue with me. This is what she just did not want to be an Aquarius at all. Oh. So, but Pluto and Aquarius is supposed to be good for a lot of Aquariuses. Like, it's supposed to be like our time. So, it's just she's moving and changing, and like part of her lessons are to like stop overgiving and try to take care of herself because she's a Cancer sun. So, oh, you're welcome. Yeah, she's got quite now her chart kind of makes a little more sense. She would always say, my astrology never like my readings never match, right? Because sometimes you listen to the collective readings and they wouldn't make sense to her. I'm like, because you're listening to the wrong ones. Are you calling me weird, Kelly? We're just out of this world. But anyways, it was funny because now I listen to like the Aquarius and I'm like, oh, that makes sense for my mom now. Oh, she was in total denial. She just did not want to be an Aquarius. But because it keeps saying that she's moving, like the readings because I listen to the Aquarius ones because I'm double Aquarius, and so now I can like listen for her, and keeps talking about her moving and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, she is, not for me but for her. So I thought that was interesting. I think that's interesting. So weirdos are the best. It's like boring being normal, but we're the eccentric ones. We're also the humanitarians, overgivers. It does make more sense now. Yep. Her Capricorn moon too. What the heck? I'm like, she's a bit of each of me and my son. How weird though, right? I'm like, that's so odd that she ended up with a Capricorn moon and an Aquarius rising, and I'm an Aquarius and my son's a Cap. I thought that was so crazy. So she's like a blend of us, but the harder parts. She's so stubborn. Ugh. She's a stubborn know-it-all, but I love her. So, all right, I'm getting off now. I'm tired. Thanks, guys, for the support tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the super stickers and everything you guys sent. The donations, getting readings, it helps. So I can keep things on. So I appreciate you. Yeah, and the thing with Capricorn moons is they tend to have a lot of problems with their bones. So just saying, if you broke a lot of bones or whatever, because Capricorn rules bones. Like literally she has issues with her knees right now, and that's such a Capricorn moon thing. My son tends to break his toes and pinkies and stuff, but he's not a Capricorn moon, he's a Capricorn sun. But I don't mind being a weirdo. Everyone else is taken, so that's all good. Aquarius is our ahead of time anyways. Very forward thinking. That's why, like, I don't really like a lot of the old things. Like my son, because he's he's Capricorn, so he likes all the old cars. So he kept trying to get like old cars, like the old boat cars, like Cadillacs. He likes the old trucks, and it's because he's Capricorn. Like they like older things, and I'm like very forward thinking. I want like all the new stuff. Yeah. But they like, older vehicles, older, like back in time, like, and that's like we're getting, Pluto's been in Capricorn, and Capricorn's the old card. That's why we've had very old presidents, old ways. But Pluto in Aquarius is supposed to bring us out of that into the future, into younger energies and stuff. So revolution, all that jazz. Well, the old Capricorn is trying to, stay. Yep, but you're also Aquarius. You're an Aquarius moon, Tracy, so that's why we love the glitter and the unicorns and all that stuff too. But that's also my Libra, because we like nice aesthetic things, beauty. We like beauty and fairness and justice and balance. You're not boring. I mean, I'm like, my car is like a total Aquarius Libra car. Like, it's orange with wings on the side. So, anyways. All right. And Libras, they like all the nice stuff, like nice cars and things like that. So that's why I'm very like I don't like the old vehicles and things. And no, you're not. Yep. And you're an Aries and a Pisces, so you're quite a mix. Missy. Ezekiel, are you saying it's time to go? You've been laying here, but now you're up. What are you doing, buddy? Say hi to everybody, Ezekiel's. Say hi. Say hi. I'm the live mascot. I'm the live mascot. Yeah. No, there we go. There we go. There we go. What did I start? What did I start? You and Neo and my microphone. I started the aggressive lovings. You're taking over. Yep. Snake skins and all. Mom asked how you were doing last night, and I told her about that. Are you done, Ezekiel? Are you telling me it's time? It's time to go? Don't eat my mic. You guys already have holes in it. All right. My cats love to mess with this. That's the wrong person. It's not Kelly with 3 dudes. That's the wrong person. It was Shelby. You got them mixed up. You got the girls mixed up, Tracy. It's all right. Maybe she's reading the future, Kelly. Maybe you will have 3. Yeah, you don't need 3. No one needs 3. We don't even really need 1. Get a dog. It's better. All right. I'm out of here. For real. I'm tired. I know. I'm just teasing. Yeah. No, you don't need 3. A glitter pickle is good enough for you. They don't talk back. All right, guys. Thanks. I'll see you next time. Appreciate it.